Okay, so we've been talking about the 3 things that everybody needs to learn a language. We need a language parent, someone super fun to play games with us and be way patient with us. We need a good plan that changes over time to keep us motivated and keep us growing. And the third thing we need, well, let me tell you a story. So I got to Benin, West Africa, and I was super excited about learning this new language. I had already learned French and Spanish pretty well, right? And I was using them for my jobs and stuff. So I knew how to learn language, right? And I had taken all these classes in how to learn a new language in college. And so I'd heard all about the science behind it and cool techniques and methods and stuff. So I knew what I was doing, right? And then I got out to the village in Benin and I got a little discouraged, a little overwhelmed by the complexity of the language, and I got completely off track. I got tunnel vision. Last time I said we need a plan that changes over time. I did not change my plan over time. I stuck to the same exact thing for a whole entire year, and I wasn't growing. But I knew what I should do. I had the materials, I had the experience, I had the education, I knew the science, but it wasn't working. And then I got back to the States and I talked to this thing called a language coach. It was somebody that helped people who were trying to learn a new language. I'd never heard of such a thing. I didn't know it existed. So I talked to her and she's like, so tell me what you've been doing. And as soon as I told her that I had been stuck on the same thing for a whole entire year, I was like, oh my gosh, that wasn't the right thing to do. And so she helped me troubleshoot it and she encouraged me and stuff. And then a few years ago, I was talking to another language coach and she was saying, oh yeah, when it's my husband's turn to learn language, I get everything set up for him and get it all going for him. But when it's my turn to focus on it, I don't actually get it done. And we looked at each other and we realized everybody needs a coach. No matter how successful you've been, no matter how much you know the science and the techniques, we all need a coach for learning a new language. Pro football players, they have coaches. I think they're probably pretty good at playing football. They're way better at playing football than me, but they still have coaches that show them where they can improve, that show them mistakes they're making. I am imagining I really know nothing about football. But anyway, they have coaches to help them grow and keep getting even better. So that is the third thing that everybody needs in order to learn a language. It's a language coach. So what do you think? Have you had a language coach? Would you like a language coach? How does that make you feel when you think about having someone to encourage you? I'd love your comments underneath this video. Thanks.